Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. I didn't do an intro because I thought, there's really no need. And then I got done filming and was like, well, if you're not into this look, you're not even gonna watch a few seconds of this. So hopefully if you're watching this, you think it's at least entertaining. But I decided to bust out my Lethal palette that I built when they had the sale. And then I was talking to Erica Conger and I said, oh, I was late getting to the Lethal party as well. And I just got this palette and did a video. And I went and looked and I didn't actually do a video playing with it. I swatched it, which, super fun, but I didn't actually put it on my eyes. So that's what I did today. Hopefully you'll stick around and watch it. Let me know if you know who Erica is. I assume if you're here, you do. I have a very, very tiny channel compared to her. So yeah. All right, I'm going to stop yammering. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, you could do that now. Do all the things, push the buttons, all the things. All right, I'm about to have a very naked face. Brace yourself. All right, here we go. So this is the Lethal palette that I built. It's chaotic and crazy. There was a method to my madness. I picked shimmers that are really just like my favorite colors to play with in a really, 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 really toned down version. And then I just picked these three mattes, orange, like tan and pink, just to kind of get a feel for what Lethal's mattes were like. I cannot believe I haven't used this. And I may have mentioned in the introduction, I don't know yet because I haven't done it. This is all because of Erica Conger. So yeah, we're just gonna play. I think I'm gonna use the pink and the orange and then these greens. It's gonna come out probably a little far out and funky, but I feel like we're probably used to that here, right? Anyway, I was watching Erica's video and she had just gotten, I'm going with that lighter orange shade just to kind of get a transition-ish shade going. She had purchased from Lethal for the first time and I was like, oh, I was really late getting onto the Lethal party as well. I said I, posted a video a while back with mine, and I mean, it wasn't a lie. I did post a video and it was about this, but I only swatched it. And all I can think is it was around the same time that Nomad was releasing their palette, maybe, because I don't think I've used this. I can't find a single video where I've used it. I have no memory of using it, though I really genuinely thought I did. So I can't believe, no one has nagged me about this. I need reminders. I count on you for that. So that's what we're doing today, because I really thought I had used this. All right, I'm gonna use the orange in here. Oh, wow. That lighter shade is great, fine, neutrally. But this orange is, I'm barely tapping in on this fluffy brush and it's picking up and putting down that orange shade beautifully. And I primed with my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base like I do. So no, extra precautions to make it more bright and vibrant. Fairly anticlimactic, but also really cool. Okay, now let's go into the pink. I just cleaned off my brush on my handy dandy little towel. We'll use that out here. When I built this palette, Tara had told me, Tara Masu here, and she's friends with like all of us cool kids. She was saying that they were having a sale and it was almost over. So I panic built this palette and bought it. So when they do another sale, I'm definitely gonna do another build your own palette because so far this has been amazing. And I know the shimmers swatched beautifully. The only one I would say isn't amazing is Dark Matter. And that might have been amazing if I didn't have the one from Divina. I was just gonna tell you what that was called. but now it's gone. Oh my gosh, I was headed out to the kitchen a little while ago. I was on a mission, like I was going out to grab something. I got out there and had no idea what I was supposed to be grabbing. I needed my power bank for my phone. My phone was about dead. But man, oh man, talk about a terrible memory. From the bathroom to the kitchen, completely gone. So anyway, so far I'm really liking these. Look at those. I mean, they went on beautifully. They blended out beautifully, like zero ruckus at all. And I have a thought, because like I said, I panic bought this palette in these shades, mostly just to test drive them. Then I was thinking I could probably use dark matter just to deepen up the outer corner, because I don't really have a deepening up shade. But now I'm like, do I use the high vis green shades or the blues? Or both? Is that too funky? Because maybe I could use Night Long, which is this one right here, for the outer portion of my lid. And then I could use one of the greens for the inner under the orange. Is that too much? Am I doing too much? I mean, probably, but it's just makeup, right? If it looks horrible, I can wash it off and start again. All right, I'm going in with a Rephr 13 to that dark blue. Normally with shimmer shades, I would use a flat brush, but I just want to see if I can blend this out and use it as our dark shade in the crease. And then I can go over the flat brush and build it up. It definitely got some fallout. I'm not being careful. My face isn't done. It's not a big deal. Just gonna tap in for a tiny bit more. And blending it out like this, it doesn't really come across as metallic. It looks more like, you know, satin. So that's cool. All right, now we'll go in with a shimmer appropriate brush. I'm gonna use my Singe Beauty E01. You think I would remember the name of this? Because I have used it every single time I've used a shimmer eyeshadow since I got it. This brush is fantastic. Absolutely glorious. I love it so much. As soon as she sells these individually, I will be picking up a couple more. Yeah, that's nice and like metallic-y with the right brush. Okay, obviously I did the other eye, but now I want to try this shade Wet, just to see. Yeah, I mean, it's like every other shimmer metallic, just gets more when it's wet, which is lovely. I like it. I can go back and blend in a minute. I really want to get that green on my eyelid, so I'm just cleaning off my brush again. And I think we're gonna use, Vertex right there, the brighter one. It's just what I feel like. So I'm gonna go with it dry just so we can see what it looks like, and then I'll wet it. That's really pretty. Do you have lethal eyeshadows in your collection? Are you a fan? Was I foolish to wait so long? Because these are looking pretty nice. All right, I'm gonna wet it. Very colorful look. Yeah, I really like that. All right, I'm back and this is the finished look. It feels very Gem and the Holograms. If you know who that is, leave it in the comment section because you definitely have to be of an age. So obviously I opted for super colorful. I like it. I think it's fun, and for me, makeup is just fun. So if you think I look goofy, that's totally okay. I'm okay with that. I am hoping to get outside today. It's supposed to be really nice out, so I'm taking this look outside. I did use the same shimmery green, which is the shade Vertex, and the Night Long dark blue shade for my lower lash line, and I lined it with blue and green eyeliner because, you know, why not? I'm sure if this is not your first video here, you know what's on my cheekers, but I'll show you just in case. I couldn't resist. I have been loving this palette so much. So I started out with these two at my temple, and then I blended out with this one and then this one just to kind of get that like ombre-ish look. And I really, really like it so much. And my highlight is the Noctilucent palette. Excuse me. I used the shade Phenomena, which is the pinky one, on my cheeks, and I used Transient, which is the green one, on my inner corner, and then I used Dreamlike, which is this really dark one, on the tip of my nose and my brow bone. I just think it's fun for my Cupid's bow because I don't really like the Blend Bunny highlights on my Cupid's bow. They're a bit too chunky. They're not really chunky, but they're like glittery and flaky and beautiful, but it doesn't look right on my Cupid's bow. So I used my Rare Beauty in Exhilarate for that. And my lip is the Melt Esperanza, I think is how you say, the lip liner. And my lipstick is the L'Oreal Sabre. My foundation is Lisa Eldridge. I don't know what's happening. Robert Welsh said to use the same foundation year round. Just, you know, do a little bit more with bronze. So I'm trying that because I used my Janessa Myricks, which is a fair bit darker than I am in the wintertime, and it still didn't look right. So I did, however, use my Dior Powder No Powder in 4 Neutral. This is my summer shade, and I think that helped a little bit, like kind of deepen up without really darkening. I don't know. In the mirror, it looks pretty good. I have no idea. This is just such a fun game to play for me that I'm really, really bad at. Anyway, also let me know. I assume that if you're here, you know who Erica is, but if you don't, you should check her out. And if you do, go tell her I said thanks for the inspiration. I really appreciate it. I cannot believe I hadn't played with this palette before. I mean, wow, totally escaped my mind. So anyway, that's the video, done and dusted. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate hanging out with me today. Be good, and remember to be kind to you.